Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. It's your boy Noel. I finally decided to start dropping the videos. I'm going to drop videos on this today, actually, starting today. Today is Tuesday, yeah. I'm going to go over to the chart and show the trades I took today. What I want to be doing on this YouTube channel is documenting videos on my progress on futures trading. In the short, I mentioned I'm a futures trading beginner inspired by ICT. So what I want to do here is, I know there are so many people out there who have thought about doing forex trading. Either they don't believe in it, whatsoever the issue is, or they think about money, mentorship. This one setback or the other prevents them from doing forex trading, futures trading actually, in my own case. For futures trading, forex trading, what's the difference? They are both similar. So what I want to be doing on this channel is dropping my honest review of my everyday trading. If I don't drop video every day, then I'll definitely drop every week. Every single week I'm going to drop video. I'm going to drop video on the channel at least every week minimum, and go through my weekly challenges, everything I went through. I have two main notes I use. One of the notes is for psychology, and then the second one is logging my experience, my trade and everything into my journal. I would be not sharing everything actually, but I'll be sharing the basic and important things in my psychology journal and my trading journal. I'm just going to be distributing. Hello, good morning. Apologies for that first video cutting like that. That was kind of unprofessional. I want to clearly make my intention known. My purpose of doing all this, again, I stated in the first video that it is to bring people out there who are in need of online businesses and who have come across forex and they don't believe in it. I'm not doing this for those people who have short attention span, or for those who are looking for get rich quick scheme. Like, this is serious stuff here. This is business. This is a skill that requires a very long period of time to become consistent, to acquire the skill. So I know for a fact that I'm going to become a professional forex trader. Watch me. So I don't believe, I know for a fact that it is going to happen. That's the purpose of, that's the reason why I'm documenting all of this here. And I know in the future, when I go back and see this, it would remind me of how I started. So with all that, I said I'm going to show my journal. I'm going to show pretty much everything, all the boring stuff, because this is not something interesting. People who have short TikTok mentality and all those type of stuff, see, just cut off this video. You're looking for get rich quick scheme, skip this channel. You're serious about making money, then hop on with me. You're serious about making money and you're willing to put in the time, all that is required to make that money. You're willing to do this, you are willing, then hop on. So I'm saying this to filter out the people that are not in need of this type of stuff. It would be boring. This is just me showing my day in a life as a futures trader. And with all that, I think we can hop on the chat and check what I did today. So tomorrow I'll be making actual videos of when I'm taking the trade. Two videos and it keeps cutting out. Like I said earlier, my phone is not having it. I apologize again for the third time. It's not about me posting professional YouTube videos. This is about me giving my honest review about my day in a life as a forex trader, what I'm going through every single day, how I'm facing the stress, how I'm handling the stress and everything. My honest opinion about forex, what I think about forex trading, everything, pretty much everything as a beginner. So those who want to join me in learning, either you have money impediment. I believe money should not be a reason for you to give yourself an excuse that I can't do forex trading. I have to pay for mentorship. Like I have the perfect mentorship. I believe any forex trading beginner should go to without any payment, zero fee. It is completely free. What you have to use to pay for it is your diligence, your patience, your hard work, and all of that. So I believe there is no excuse to learning forex trader if you have a phone. If you don't have a phone, then that's totally different. If you have a phone, then nothing else should be. You have a phone and a data connection, because that too will be needed. If you have those two things, then any other thing you're telling yourself or giving yourself as an impediment to learn forex trading is just an excuse. You're just giving excuses, nothing more. So let me hop on into my journal. I use OneNote as my journal, OneNote workspace. So now, on to 29th of October. This was how I came into the market. This is the weekly time frame. I did top-down analysis from the weekly down to the 15-minute. The 15 minutes is my intermediate term perspective. It is what I use to. It is my main chart. The main chart I focus on is the 15-minute and the 1 hour. Those are my intermediate term perspective. While for the weekly, this is my long-term perspective. That it gives me my long-term bias. Should I be bullish? Should I go up? Should I be bearish? Should I go down? That's what the weekly time frame gives me. So as you can see, the weekly has been going up so far. And another thing that strengthens my bias on the weekly time frame is the fact that the US election is in 2 weeks. I think less than 2 weeks now. So they're going to continue to take the price up. They're going to keep taking price up, taking price up, taking price up. So that's definitely something that won't surprise me. Now, down to the daily time frame, 1 day, as you can see here, daily time frame. The daily time frame yesterday was bearish all through. The market went down. And same thing this morning. This is today's daily candle. The market has been going down so far. So far, that's what the market has been doing. And down to... Okay, this is still the daily time frame. I marked out 2 purple lines. These 2 purple lines are my new week opening gap. That is the gap between last week opening and this week opening. That's what these 2 lines are for. And here you would notice 3 lines. It's actually 4. The one is thick. This line here, all the purple lines, one is for last week and one is for this week. Last week and last upper week, and one is for this week and last week opening gap. So that's all for the daily time frame down to the 4 hours. On the 4 hours, like I said, I'm bullish and a breaker has been formed here. For those who don't know what a breaker is, I don't even want to start explaining stuff. I know some people watching this video, especially if they are total beginners, they won't know what a breaker means. What I learned is ICT. But if I'm being totally honest, I'm doing these videos mostly for myself. I'm documenting all of these things for future purposes, I can come back to this as my library and go through my stuff, my mistakes and whatnot, and the things I did well in the market. So let me just give you a brief explanation of what a breaker is. Is this still recording? A low, a lower low, and a higher high. That's simply what determines a breaker. So this green rectangle is what I used to mark out my breaker. So I'm looking for longs inside here in the 4-hour time frame. So down to the 1 hour, I anticipated a breaker forming, that a breaker is about to form, and I simply waited for that to happen. Down to the 15-minute time frame, the breaker is still yet to form. Once this pushes above this, the breaker will be formed. So I quickly denoted what I was expecting to see from the market today, that I was expecting the market to manipulate to the downside and then push up above these highs here, as you can see on the 15-minute. So this was what I expected to see. October daily high taking. I wanted to see October daily high taking. So I'm bullish all through this very day. In my mind, what I was thinking already was that the low of the day has already been formed, and that is this red line, the New York Open. So now the breaker has been formed. Why? Because this high has pushed above this high. So I quickly marked it out as 15-minute breaker, as you can see. Hope that's focused now. 15-minute breaker. So dull means my draw on liquidity, where I'm interested in seeing the market reach for. And now down to the 1-minute time frame. I use the 1-minute time frame as my short-term perspective. That is to take entries only to take entries. So using the 5 minutes, I quickly placed an entry when the market began to reverse, just like I said I want to see this reversal before I buy. So the market began to reverse, and I placed my entry just below that. Inside that breaker, inside that 15-minute breaker, there is a 5-minute IFVG. That was what I drew out and used as my entry. As seen, my entry has been triggered here, triggered nicely, and without wasting any time, I was stopped out immediately. So in utter confusion, if I'm being honest, I was confused at the moment. I was like, I didn't expect it. I expected this trade to go smoothly. One thing again, let me briefly say this. On this channel, I am giving my honest review. I'm not coming here I'm doing this for myself. That's why honesty is sure to be there. I'm not coming here to show only my winning trades and then hide my losing trades and do stuff like that. No, I'm showing my step by step every single thing. That's what I'm doing on this channel. So I left the market. I was like, this is not an environment I should be trading in. Let me simply wait and see what the market wants to do. And look at this consolidation here. Like, this is just this is the type of market condition you should not be in. I think ICT calls it a high resistance liquidity run. It just keeps going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth. So look at that movement around my entry. I still decided to do nothing, and I said here, this is not an ideal day to trade for me. Price has been consolidating since London session. What the hell? So this is the 410 macro. The 410 macro price is expected to start spooling to the upside, but it didn't. It just kept consolidating to the downside. Taking a short here would have worked, but I was not interested in selling again. I was only interested in buying this market. So that was why I decided to do nothing and sit on the sidelines. So now the 9 o'clock appeared after all the consolidation. This is the 1 minute time frame. That's why everything is not showing. Sell side liquidity was taken, displacement, and I marked out this order block weak zone as the most sensitive area and displacement, and then the 9:30 first FVG was created. So I decided to use that FVG to spool to that upside, that having a low hanging fruit objective first, my target one first, before my main draw on liquidity. Let me show that target one. Here, this was my target one, this place here. But this was my main draw on liquidity, this October 28th daily high. That was my main draw on liquidity. As seen, this was the target one I intended to have a low hanging fruit objective that is targeting something low. I think this trade was a where is it? 11 risk to reward trade, as you can see. So let's see how it went out. The second trade I took in today, October 29th. So my entry was triggered and price started spooling to the upside immediately. Immediately, that quick reaction. This is something I like to see whenever I'm trading. And it came back again. Oh God. It came back again. In my mind, what I was thinking at this point in time was, I do not want to see it come back to this 9:30 first FVG. But then if it does, I won't go crazy about it. It's fine. So as seen, it rejected back up again. Consolidation. I marked out this weak zone this week because I didn't want to see price go below it. And as seen, it just slightly went below it. But look at this precision here. Look at this. See how perfectly it respected it. This is what I love about learning ICT. You learn precision. This thing has gone back. Let's go back to where we were. Where were we? So this is where we were. So I marked out this as a turtle soup long. Why? Because an old swing low was taken. So in my mind, what I was thinking is price should start going up from there and should not have any business coming back there. So the 10-10 macro, again, whenever I show this macro, I'm expecting price to spool and not to come back to that area. That's what I'm marking out that macro for. So, TP smashed. So as seen, price delivered straight to my TP, my target 1. And then for my target 2, that's what I want to see if price reached for it. And as seen, my draw on liquidity, target 2 as well, October 28th daily high, price reached for it nicely right there. So if I'm taking this trade as well, both trades together are taking the full trade to the October 28th daily high. This movement higher is not what I predicted for, so I have no business with that. So this is a 17 risk to reward ratio. That's the trade. But for the target 1 is 11 risk to reward. Where is it again? As seen, 11 risk to reward ratio. So that is all. So looking at the higher time frame, the 1 hour, as seen, that low which I predicted to be the low of the day, I was wrong. That was why I lost that first trade. And then the low of the day was now formed in the New York AM session. That's the 8:30, 9 o'clock. The 9 o'clock equity open was what formed it. And then went straight to my target, Friday 25th daily high. So that's all for the trade I took this very day. And now for this, let me adjust this stuff. This is an account, a demo account, please. Demo account. I'm a forex beginner. Still learning. So this is a demo account I intend to grow. I've been playing with it a lot. has seen, and I've gone through strings of losses, as you can see. And the account is on drawdown right now. Drawdown of $100 or so, I think. Yeah, $100. So you can screenshot this account to see that this is what I'll be using. Honesty here, please. Honesty. So I intend to grow this account. This account is currently $634. This is their commission fee now. Wow. So both commission fee cost and everything, I intend to push this account up to $1,000. I'll push it back up to 900, which was the initial deposit, and even up to $1,000. So that's all I intend to do with this account. And I'm going to show my trades, everything I go through, beginning top to bottom, every single day. If I don't do it every single day, if my schedule does not allow for, then I'll do it at least every single week. I'll go through my weekly trades. And that's it. That's all for this video. You can look at the account again. I intend to come out of this drawdown on demo. There's no time for live account yet. And I intend to draw it up to $1,000. And I think that's all for this video. Bye-bye.